Alright, hello everybody, this is Nick from thearcadehunters.com. I am back here once again. This is the 2013 look here at the Las Vegas Pinball Hall of Fame. They're of course located on 1610 East Tropicana. So we're going to try to go through, try to do it in 2 10-minute chunks, pretty much because my camera likes to cut videos off at 15 minutes, and it's also a bitch for my computer since it's older. Alright, one of the newest games you'll see here, this is a Dirty Donnie Premium Edition of Metallica. You can see it has the hammer. Obviously it is a lot brighter if you can see the video that I shot of a previous Metallica. You know, just the LEDs really make it nice and bright. Here is one of the 500 limited edition gold Lord of the Rings. You can see it kind of gets a little beat up on the side. So I'm going to try to take it along the rows. You can see they have most of the sterns are set up here. South Park, which is actually a European version. Big BH, Avatar, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Monopoly, Ripley's, Simpsons Pinball Party, Cactus Canyon, Monster Bash, Pirates, and Medieval Madness is over there, and also I'll get more Circus. Pinball Circus, I should say. So I'm going to take you down the lesser visited rows because most of the people like to stay in the front, play some of the new ones you'll see. Here's the one of the ones that Rick's Restorations did, the two-player Super Basketball. Big shout out to my friend Steve, and going to be a daddy soon, but he's got one of these in his house. This is Lady Robin Hood. This is actually the second game ever made with flippers after Humpty Dumpty. And we got Bally Carnival, Bally Circus, stuff that Tim has spans pretty much years and years, because he literally owns every Gottlieb game they've ever made, from the very beginning till last game with barbed wire, which fortunately he doesn't have here. It would be funny to say. Here is Wizard of Oz. This is a regular silver edition. Unfortunately, like a lot of people, the game has been giving them problems. You'll see the rainbow doesn't work, the scarecrows, and all the other rollovers don't work. Sorry?
You want to film it while I'm
no. I already got enough of that. At Ninja Turtles, this is pretty much just a combo unit that plays Dragon's Lair 1, 2, and also Space Ace, all Legends. At a episode 1, the last game from Bally and Williams. Thank you very much. Gottlieb's Extra Inning, Car Hop, Pinball from Stern, Bally's Expressway, one of my favorites. This is the Challenger from Gottlieb. Love this game, a lot of fun. This is the old, this actually still works. I don't know if you have to put any power or anything into it, but they have, it's called World's Fair. This was made in August of 1933. And it just, the little things flip over here like little cards, and they have this, like, kind of like a postcard. It's Midway Dune Buggy, really cool stuff. I'm going to take you down the wedge heads. We got Volley, Atlantis, Mini Pool, Central Park, which you might know from the Pinball Hall of Fame, Crosstown, Strange World, Flying Carpet. I can't even read that. It's not Mibs. I don't think it is. It is called Mibs. All right, Sky Jump. Yes, I know that game very well from Fun Spot. Pro Football, Kicker, Photo Finish, Impacto, Foursquare, Road Race. There's Peppy the Musical Clown. There's Flipper Parade, Gottlieb Flipper, Stock Car, Big Casino's out, unfortunately. There's Bally Skill Roll and Skill Parade. There is Corral, Abracadabra, Showboat, Mention, TKO, Hit the Deck, and Funland. We'll get the two newer ones over here since I didn't get them in. Of course, there's people playing them, so I don't want to get them on camera. I'll get got Iron Man and X-Men Magneto LE. The AC/DC has has been fixed, but they are all saying about how much, you know, this is pretty much like a home use only game, kind of not for here. You know, the drop targets mechanic was giving them problems, but it seems like they were able to nip it in the bud. It seems like it's working pretty damn good. Tron Legacy LE with a beautiful EL lit ramps that really makes it shine, which pretty much every version should have. And the Transformers, this is a combo LE. I see a lot of combo LE, surprisingly, for Transformers. I don't know why. Let's take you down the second row of these Gottlieb wedge heads. You got top card, drop a card, Kingpin. The Ice Review, Bank a Ball, Sure Shot, Kings and Queens, Centigrade 37 that has a really cool, it's actually a ribbon, a red ribbon that goes up and down. Tells you how far you've got to go. And then you get a bonus if you build it all the way up. Neptune and Golden Arrow, Bowling Queen, Baseball. Flip a card, I'll step back so you can get a little bit more of the playfields. So I can't spend time with all the almost 300 games that he has in here. Some people saying, why don't you stop and look at each of the playfields? That would take too long. Aquarius, High Hand, the Buccaneer, Flipper Clown, Grand Slam, Rockstar, Countdown, Spacewalk, and Quick Draw. And you'll see pretty much all of the games have been retrofitted with LED lights. That's pretty much, you know, to save the artwork, and also being in a place where everything is, you know, it is a museum, so they have to keep costs down, so the LEDs use a lot less power and hopefully last longer. See the guys over here, this is the Fix-It area. They're doing a Austin Powers is out on the floor, they're fixing it up. Looks like the Chicago Coins Las Vegas Shuffle Frame. Very neat, I haven't played that before. Chicago Coins Texas Ranger Gatling Gun. Yeah, that 50 cents. This is one I have a video of, I have to get it up. It's kind of hard to tell when you're playing this high score pool from Chicago Coin. Pretty much this little ball, it's a little bit smaller than your average pinball. And it just goes up and you have to knock out all the lights, and you have to try to do as best you can in 5 balls. It's a pretty damn good game. Wild West, Crescendo. Now these two over here, if I haven't really explained, this Miss America and Tahiti, these are gambling games. Now this is pretty much like if you go and you look up at the history of pinball, that yes, some pinball machines actually used to pay out back in the day, and because of that, that's pretty much what made it illegal where I'm from in New York, and it was illegal until 1976 or 75. I'm pretty sure it's 76. I might be getting my years wrong, but you know, there's very famous photos of LaGuardia smashing them with a sledgehammer and throwing them into the East River, and then, you know, thankfully our good friend who's still around with us, great guy, Roger Sharpe, went into the New York State Legislature and for a game with them and said, you know, this is a game of skill, it's not a gambling device. And played games with them, and they pretty much left the ban right there. Valley Game Show, this is one of the ones my brother used to play a lot. Matahari, solid state version of Matahari. Bugs Bunny's Birthday Ball. Do not care for that game at all. Tales of the Arabian Nights. Very nice. Snow Derby from Gottlieb. Shout outs to my friend Brendan. This Bay of Cats for Millions. Rams 4 from Ballon. World Cup 94. Got it back up and running. Wasn't running last year. Batman from Data East. You can see it's like during that year when they had Hook and some of the games with like the very small dot matrix. Space Station. What's that game? Jumpin' Jack. Chicago Coin Funland. Dr. Dude and Party Zone. Pretty much two brothers. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. We have the Data East version of Star Trek. The Valley version of Star Trek. And of course, Star Trek Next Generation. And I was told that yes, they are planning on getting, I think, the premium model of Stern Star Trek. Now you can see now there's no one playing these, so we can get over here. Pirates of the Caribbean. And yes, the most expensive games, most sought-after games of all time. Medieval Madness. So sought after, in fact, they're actually making some more of them. And I think the run was limited at 10,000 and they're already out. And of course, 1993's Pinball Circus from Midway. One of two that were made. Of course, they were put out on display at like different events and stuff like that, and people really seemed to like it. It was doing good collections, but there's a distributor in Germany called Nova, and when they told them it was going to cost $1,000 extra, you can't really see it on there. When they told them this game is going to cost $1,000 extra compared to a regular pinball machine, they just said nope, and that pretty much killed the project. So one of them is still in Germany, and the one that you're looking at right here that's in Pinball Hall of Fame is the other one that was made, and that's pretty much it. Indiana Jones Wheel of Fortune, which they will probably never ever finish the software on it. There's a thing that everybody likes to talk about. Right here you'll see it says these 4 lights that say Wizard Bonus. Those don't do a goddamn thing. But the game's so hard, you know, you probably will never even make it there if they had a Wizard mode. But it would be nice to see them actually implement the stuff that they were supposed to put in. Family Guy. Right there. Here is the retro pinball version of Gottlieb's King of Diamonds. Be nice if he had his other King of Diamonds out to see, just to look the difference between the new one and the old one. Pretty much being solid state technology. Shrek, which you all know is the family version of Family Guy. You know, most people don't like Family Guy because it was too adult. But yes, you can switch the ROMs out on it. So if you want to hear the sounds from Family Guy come out of Shrek, you can do that. 24. This is one of the last games that Steve Ritchie made for a while when he was at Stern. Also, what I like to call how not to make a pinball machine during an actor strike, because that's when that big actor strike that happened a few years ago. So they were only able to get 2 of the actors, as you can see, and I keep forgetting the actress's name that plays Chloe. The woman there on the back glass is the most unenthusiastic pinball host ever in pinball history. Just absolutely god-awful. And of course, one of my favorites from Steve Ritchie, my favorite, Spider-Man. Very nice. Flip around, I'll get these last 4 games, and then I'm going to go down the other aisles. I got Cruising Exotica, Hydro Thunder, Batman the Dark Knight, and Mick on a Stick, aka Stern's Rolling Stones. Of course, was the Bally one that came out in the 70s, and it's very funny seeing the differences of the years of Rolling Stones. So that right there is part 1. Sure to tune in for the next part. We're going to be taking down the rest of the aisles here at the Las Vegas Pinball Hall of Fame. I'm Nick from the Arcade Hunters. Thanks very much for watching.